Hi, I'm Rich King with Rich King Real Estate and Keller Williams here in Spokane, and thanks so much for taking time to watch this video. You know, vendors, contractors are extremely important to me in my business because I constantly get phone calls from clients, past clients, current clients, or just people that I know because they know I'm connected with a number of people in the community, and they ask, Rich, who's a good fill in the blank? And I tell you what, I don't take those lightly. Those are really important questions because if I just rattle off some name of somebody that I know of but don't really know the quality of their work, and they show up and they don't live up to expectations, either of mine or my clients, then that comes back on me. And so I'm not having any of that. So that's why I work really hard to surround myself with other people who are perfectionists, people who work really hard, attentive to detail, and provide outstanding service. So I want to introduce you to two of our new members of our preferred vendor program, and that's Jack Jessup and Sylvia Laberdee from Spokane Handyman Services. And I actually said that first time through without messing that up. So anyway, Jack and Sylvia, I got a great referral from one of my clients that they had just gotten done doing some work there. And my clients told me, hey, do you know these people? You need to get in touch with them because they did a great job at our house. And so that's exactly what I'm looking for. So I want to welcome you to our program. Really happy to work with you and partner as we provide great services to people in our community. So Spokane Handyman Services. Handyman. Talk to us about what is a handyman. I imagine if I asked 5 different people what a handyman was, I get 5 different answers. So in your world, what's a handyman?
Literally just kind of a jack of all. We do everything from tearing things down to building them back up and everything in between. A lot of preventive maintenance around the homes, you know, gutter cleaning, even simple stuff like checking your smoke detectors. But also, you know, bigger remodels if you want to redo your bathroom, redo your kitchen. You want to update your old, you know, 1950s to 70s doors to something more modern with trim. We do that. We do a lot of painting. Like I say, just a little bit of everything, Rich. You know, from the smallest little odd jobs to bigger remodels.
Yeah.
You know.
So how did you get into this? Both of you. I want to hear from both of you on this. How did you get into this kind of a contracting service?
I've been in. I worked for an assisted living. I was a regional maintenance director for over 20 years.
All right.
We had 5 sites, about 30 some odd buildings, and did a lot of stuff with project management, just pretty much all the things we're doing now, you know, installing appliances. And, you know, for the longest time, I'm like, you know, I really should be doing this on my own. Mm-hmm. I wish I would have done it sooner, but good friend of mine that is no longer with us, but he was an entrepreneur, and he was always wanting to encourage entrepreneurs. And he had a little saying, he says, you know, get out of your comfort zone. That's where the magic happens. Mm-hmm. And yeah, it was. We were both just kind of content in our jobs. It's like, you know, we're not really growing, we're not doing it. And so we ventured out, and that's how we got going.
Awesome. What about you, Sylvia?
Well, my mom was a carpenter,
Okay.
and so I grew up my whole childhood watching her and helping her with projects and stuff.
Yeah.
And so I helped her around the house with projects, and then I went into hospitality for like almost 20 years, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. I'm tired. I want to do something different, something new. So. Yeah.
And so how many years you been in the business then?
1 year.
1 year with and working together as a team. Then.
Right.
Awesome. That's awesome. So lots of years of experience in the business itself, but you two together for the last year.
Right.
Awesome. Right. Now, and really important again, to be able to have those kinds of skills and be able to, you know, you've heard the phrase jack of all trade, master of none. I'm telling you, this is jack of all trade, master of all of them as well. So really proud of the work that they do, and really eager to introduce them to you because I know you're going to have some things that you're going to want to do to improve your home, to enjoy it while you live in it. And if and when that time ever comes for you to sell your home, you're probably going to want to do some upgrades and really put your home in a great position to sell and get top dollar. So let me ask you this, and There are a lot of handy men and women in town, a lot of contractors. What makes you different? What makes you better than your competitors out there?
Well, first of all, we're licensed, we're bonded, we're insured.
Yeah, really important, by the way.
Right. But more than anything, there's a real good book called The Four Agreements. It's by Don Ruiz, I believe. It's real simple. It's keep your word impeccable. Don't take things personally. Never assume, and always do your best.
Yeah.
And that's how we try to run our company. You know, if something we want to make our word impeccable, we always want to do our best. If something isn't right, we make it right.
Yeah.
And I think that's what sets us above. And
yeah. And so I think that's really important because, you know, as you know, if somebody does a pretty poor job, that reputation will travel around just as fast, maybe if not even faster than those that do a really good job. But thankfully I have, once again, surrounded myself with really good vendors that do great work. And these two are definitely a great example of that. So, hey, if somebody wants to get in touch with you, talk to you a little bit about what you can do. Maybe they have some ideas for some home improvements, fixing some things, whether it's an emergency or not, or what's the best way to get in touch with you?
best way is just contact us on phone, 509-413-6806. You can call, you can text, or you can email us, Jack at SpokaneHandymanServices.com or Sylvia at SpokaneHandymanServices.com.
Okay, I'm going to have you do it one more time, and then you'll notice we're going to have their phone number and email address right underneath, so you can jot that down. So phone number, email addresses for both of you again real quick.
All right, 509-413-6806 and Jack at SpokaneHandymanServices.com and Sylvia at SpokaneHandymanServices.com.
Perfect. All right. Well, thanks so much for joining us on this video. Also, thanks for joining us at Rich King Real Estate and our partnership together. And if you ever have any questions about anything real estate related or about vendors that you're looking for, don't hesitate. Give me a call. You've got my contact information. Thanks so much for watching this video, and we'll see you next time.
All right, thanks, Rich.